Hello again, everybody. It is Friday, December the 6th, and this is Mr. Eckler's weekly webcast. To begin with, weather early release. There is a rumor and a mumble in the weather community that we might be in for some cold, rainy, icy, snowy weather next week. Nothing's on the extended forecast just yet, but there's possibilities. This is all to say, are there any updates to their emergency early release information? That is to say that, if we do have to close school early because of an ice storm or for whatever reason, is there somebody, or is there a change rather, in where they need to go in the event that we close school early? Are they going home on the bus? Are you going to come and get them? Are they going to a neighbor's house because you're at work? If that information has changed from that form that you filled out back at the beginning of the year, please shoot me an email and let me know. If nothing has changed, everything's still the same, don't worry about it. You're good. I have all your information saved in the filing cabinet. No worries there. And speaking of weather, cold. It is going to be cold next week, regardless of what's. And it is county policy that if they do not have a coat and it is below 40 degrees, they cannot go outside for recess. So please, I implore you, make sure they are dressed for the weather. A coat does not mean a sweatshirt. They've got to have a coat and they've got to be dressed for the weather. Otherwise, they will not be able to go outside for recess. They'll have to go to the media center, read a book, and they are so excited about that prospect of skipping recess and going straight to reading. So yes, please dress for the weather and send a coat next week when it gets cold. Moving on, grades. They are a-coming. I was going to do some grades over the break, and they weren't really ready to be graded yet. What was handed in was not acceptable by and large. There were a couple that were okay, but overwhelmingly no. So this week they have been redoing many different projects that were due before the break, and I've given them this opportunity. Everything is supposed to be due for today. There's still a couple that aren't done yet. They're going to have homework over the weekend. I apologize, but I've given them more than enough time, and we got to have it done. So it's either that or I just give them a 50. No, I won't do that. That's mean. Candy rewards. We're running low. So if you're going to the store and you're walking past the candy aisle and you're thinking about the kids, grab a bag of something and send it in. They are really crazy about their blow pops. That is probably the most popular item that we have next to the Jolly Ranchers. We have a lot of Jolly Ranchers, but we're running out of just about everything else. So a little bag of something if you'd like to donate towards the candy rewards and the Good Behavior Store, that would be a wonderful thing. Thank you so much. Just send that on in with the kids. And finally, what's going on in the classroom? Well, we are in the end of the quarter wrap-up mode, finishing up a bunch of projects here and there. In math, we have, as you're painfully well aware, we have begun the division process with partial quotient division. Again, if you're ever confused about what to do on that, please look at my flipped lesson, and that can be found in their homework from Monday. And that should help you through the process and how we're doing this. And thank you to everyone for not showing them how you do long division, our traditional standard algorithm. That really just muddles the waters and confuses them to no end because it's two entirely different processes. So thank you very much for not showing them the way that you do division. In reading, we read a play this week on the angry gods of Greek mythology and all the horrible things they did to people. And we've been talking about different elements of the story with tone and setting and such and so forth. So good times had by all in reading. In writing, we are finishing off our informational essay about Minecraft and a noob's guide, a beginner's guide to Minecraft. What are 3 things that every beginner should know? And these are turning out actually pretty nice. They're doing a good job on them. We'll be starting a new one next week and trying to hurry this process up a little bit from beginning to end and getting their speed up and their ability to construct a good essay in a shorter amount of time. In science, we have been finishing up our STEAM videos, and they are fantastic. Ask them to show you their bee pollinator PSAs, public service announcements. They're really cute. They really did a fantastic job. And those are also posted to Flipgrid. And in social studies, we have been tackling the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. We have been having some very lively discussions about the Bill of Rights and what it guarantees. And we've been trying drug dealers and not quartering anybody in our homes, and talking about the Second Amendment and the right to bear arms, and the First Amendment and our personal freedoms of speech that are guaranteed through there. So we've gotten through 1 through 5. We'll hit 6 through 10 next week, and we'll wrap that up as well. So that's everything that's going on around here. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving break. Only 2 weeks left until the Christmas break, holiday break. Time flies when you're having fun. Everybody have a fantastic weekend. Stay warm, and we'll see you soon.